More than a year after the Palisades fire, one homeowner is moving into her brand new house.
And after successfully navigating the permitting process, not only is her new home standing, it's also much safer. NBC4's Karma Dickerson live to explain how this all came to be. Karma.
Yes, we're coming to you from Gardena, and for context, the house that we're talking about did find a home at the Palisades, but it got its start right here in this place where I'm standing. And what they do here at the company called Cover is they make homes factory style, and then they install them in places around our area, including places like Altadena. These are prefabricated homes, probably unlike many that you've seen before. And it was really interesting watching this process. They say it makes it faster and potentially safer for homeowners. 1 year and 1 week after losing her house to the Palisades fire, an 82-year-old woman is replanting her roots.
And then, holy, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, didn't expect that.
Bit different from the one Sulabella left behind January 7th.
This is all refrigerator?
Yes.
Good Lord.
The one where she raised her kids, where her grandchildren spent their summers.
But look at how much closet space.
But new does have its perks.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, didn't expect that.
Yeah.
I expected it to open.
Yeah.
And given how the need for the house came to be, there was one huge selling point for LaBella.
It's about as close as you could get, and having something which is really California proof.
A house of steel, built to be fire and earthquake resistant. And there's something else that really sets this build apart. For the most part, it wasn't built here in the Palisades at all.
But when people hear manufactured, they think prefab, they think, trailers.
Buddy Squire, Sue's son-in-law, knows what you're probably thinking.
This is not a mobile home, it's a modular home.
And while it was assembled in the Palisades, it was built in Gardena.
Your typical home in the U.S. has 24 separate trades involved. Painters, plumbers, framers, electricians, all the trades. You look at 24 trades. And as a result, it's an expensive process, it's time-consuming, and there's a lot of unpredictability.
Alexis Rivas is a co-founder of Cover. They do not make typical homes.
What we saw is an opportunity to make homes on a production line more like how cars are made and build the better homes faster at a higher quality.
Though the homes they design are customizable, they are all essentially made up of the same pieces, allowing for mass and faster production.
It's like Lego blocks, right? So our production line makes the same Lego blocks, and then, we use those parts to make homes of all kinds of layouts. Okay. Sue's home with a courtyard, some of them are an L shape, some of them...
Is this a floor or a wall?
This is a floor.
Okay.
So this is a floor panel. We move as much of the complexity that would normally happen on the construction site. Mm-hmm. We move that complexity to the factory, where you can do it on a production line far more efficiently, with a more ergonomic setup, right? And by doing so, we can build more homes with the same number of people.
And they're working into the night here in Gardena to give us an idea behind the scenes of how they get things done over our shoulder. There's more work going on the floors. So, and the interesting thing again about that part is that could be a floor for a Sherman Oaks house just as easily as it could be a floor for an Altadena house. And so they say that really is what helps with speed and efficiency. When it comes to pricing, because they are custom, it's one of those questions you're going to have to ask for yourself to the builder, but they say they focus on speed and high quality. It's not necessarily marketed to be the least expensive on the market. Reporting live, I'm Karma Dickerson, NBC4 News.